Hello, I'm Naima Issa and welcome to zetucars Safe Drive. Today's episode is about the common mistakes we make while traveling with kids in our cars. So imagine a scenario when you're moving with two children, one being taken to school and the other one seated in your lap. Then you have to take an emergency brake. What would happen to the child on your lap? There are three scenarios that could happen. The first one is the child could be thrown forward and hits the steering wheel. The second, that the airbag deploys and injures the child. And the third scenario is that a force throws your child out of your lap. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and turn on notifications. So, the cars on the Ugandan market are designed with two seats in the front and back seats. Let's see which of these seats are the safest for your child. So let's look at the driver's seat. Imagine the baby is on your lap and the baby is too close to the wheel. So that means you don't have the ability to control and maneuver the wheels and the pedals well. In the end, you have to make an emergency brake. The baby gets injured because of your poor concentration as a driver. This seat is not the safest for the baby. Well, you might decide to move your baby to the co-driver's seat because you realize she's messing with the concentration level on the road. And this seat has a better distance from the dash. However, in case of an emergency braking, you risk the baby facing injury from falling off the seat or in case the airbag deploys. Secondly, it doesn't have support for a baby car seat. So, this is the worst seat for the baby. Now we know that the front seats are no-go zone for babies. The babies should never sit on the front seats. Let's check out the behind seats and see which is the best for the baby. So behind the driver, it has a chair latch to hold the baby car seat, maybe. It's a very safe seat for your baby, but the only limitation is that you can never see your baby in case of emergencies, they're choking, or stealing your favorite chocolates. Let's check behind the co-driver's seat. It has a chair latch for the seat, which is good. And I have a perfect sight for my baby through the rear view mirror and over my shoulders. So you're able to control if they're stealing your chocolate. Well, now that we know the safest place to place the baby's car seat, how would we place it in the car? The biggest temptation would be to place it facing forward. However, the risks are that the baby, in case of an emergency brake, would bob their head forward, causing injury to their neck and back. The best place to put the car seat would be making it face the rear or the boot side. In this position, the baby won't be traumatized in case of any injury or emergency brakes. They'll be perfect, no head bobbing, and no injuries to be expected. And also, they wouldn't be traumatized by seeing what you and your better half are doing in the car. There is a time where the child is too old to use the child's car seat and too young to use the seat belt. What do you do in such a scenario? Oh, yeah. I order a booster seat from zetucars app for my child. What does a booster car seat do? This is what it does. It elevates the baby's position so that they're able to use the seatbelt safely. How safe should a seatbelt be? The lower belt should be able to go through the pelvic bone and the hip area, and the upper belt should be going through the shoulder in between the chest to the hip. That is the obvious way to ensure that your baby is safe in the car seat. Yeah. Thank you for watching the zetucars Safe Drive. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and ring the bell to never miss the video. One more thing, don't drink and drive. It's not safe for your baby.